Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Am I there? Yes.
Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 1.0 release update stream. Yes! We did it! We're finally there! And to celebrate that, we're gonna play a game of Godhood. And as we are going, I will also explain for new players what Godhood is about, what you should expect. I will explain to the people who already have been playing Godhood in early access what are the new features of the 1.0 release. By now you should have been pretty, how do you say that, used to the fact that the release has a lot of things going on every time. The patch notes will be released pretty soon, as well as the update itself, expected in half an hour or so. So we're gonna play a game. First, let's make sure that everybody knows what Godhood is about. So what is this weird, silly game of Godhood? It is a game where you create your own religion. You gather some disciples together and you guide them towards glory, and as they are going, they will give you chances to improve and grow your religion and your culture that comes with it. So we're gonna start out immediately. I already spoiled a little bit what kind of religion we're gonna make. We're gonna play on harp. So people can see me die. Always the same things. We're gonna make, let's go the Gabe. That's how they are gonna address us. We're creating our god right now. It's gonna go the Gabe. Our religion is called the Steam Sales, and our worshippers are called. What's a good name for our worshippers? Maybe the chat knows. Good name for them. No, okay, then we'll make up one ourselves, unless I hear something. Gamers. Okay, yes, gamers. It is true though. They are gamers. The gamers believe that the Gabe is the god that brings us the truth. The truth carries the name the Steam Sales. Oh, we can just this Steam Sales. That's fine. Okay, and now we can customize our god. He doesn't need wings. Gabe does not have wings. I already had something specific in mind. The thing that looks the most like our good friend Gabe. That one. Okay, we gotta put the skins right. Body. Yeah, this is sort of him. Hair. Yes. We still have to work a little bit on the Gabe or Gabe. Oh, let's do Gabe. Yeah. I believe that Gabe is the god that brings us the truth. That's better. Thank you. Yeah, we do need a little bit different eyes. This is a bit weird. What's the most gay? No, let's not disrespect him too much. Else we'll get kicked out of Steam. I think this is pretty gayish. We need a cool hat. Well, we don't need a hat. Well, let's do the body first. I'm getting really uncomfortable with the body like that all the time. It's either gonna be this one, this or this one, all tattooed and everything. I'll go for this one. I like this one more. And the arms, like he could be carrying all the Steam games in his hat, in his Santa Claus-like thing over there. Or also be really chill, like with a pipe. Kind of fits him. This one, I don't know why. Fish gape, also one of the possibilities. Glorious hooves gape, thunder gape. Oh, I like thunder gape. Thunder gape is fine. We get thunder gape. I think he's a little bit too pale though. Gonna give him a little bit. No, game's fine. And the clothing. Oh, let's give him a clothing of gold, of course, and his lightning strikes blue. Yes, it's Zeus Gape. Our color, I think our color is steam black, of course. That's the steam color, so we're going to do that. And we are a god, that is true. You could also say like Gabe's a goddess, but or a deity. We just go for god. And he strikes at the dusk. That's the time that the Gape strikes. So now that I've created God, we can say, let it be known. Or Gape. And now we can pick one of the 7 commandments. And this will be your starting base for your game. Every commandment has a different kind of route that it goes through culturally. So, for example, obviously, if you pick something like war, your style is going to be very physical. You'll be knocking at people out. The kind of tenants that you will get are violent or have a lot to do with, you know, stabbing people with or without honor. And if you go peace, for example, then you're going to be very morale based. You're going to do all these kinds of moves that are more about converting the crowd than they are about defeating the enemy. And culturally, you will have things that have more to do with like education or reason or debate. So all these things are sort of a little bit different. We are going to go for a greed god because the steam stills make a lot of money. Yes, greed to be a virtue. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So normally you get a tutorial and everything, but I'm going to skip that one here. We can already see our disciples. First I need to choose a destiny mission. We'll explain a little bit more about that later. Let's just do this quickly. We can see our disciples. We have sleeveless is our prophet. Our prophet sleeveless. Who looks absolutely glorious. And has a beautiful voice. Sleevelessness. Sleevelessness is going to be our main guy for the time being. We have, I'm not sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That's a very how do you say that? It's a name that invokes a lot of doubt. I am afraid that I'm not sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 might start to doubt the Gabe. That might become a problem later on. We'll see about that. And we have Black Vision Explorer. Look at Black Vision. Look how beautiful you look. It's just glorious. You're also feminine. That would make you masculine. I know you're masculine, so let's make you masculine. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure. It does look very sure. Look at the determination in the eyes of I'm not sure. I don't believe he's not sure. I think he's taunting everybody. All right. So, what's this game about? We are gonna guide our disciples to become strong and convincing disciples. We do that so we can send them out on missions. So there's a mission over here. We're going to do that in a few. In that mission, we will have the option to try to convert the people who are now non-believers. In the end, we have to convert the whole island. And specifically, we have to convert the elders of the council of the old city. We'll have to convert our way there. So I know that these godless people are the ones that we will have to face soon. And we're going to prepare ourselves for that. And we know that the sacraments that will be coming will be harder and harder. Will be harder and harder to convince people. So we have to keep our disciples up in shape. They have to learn. So let's see. How do you do that? Well, first and foremost, you will assign a ritual. So to Sleeplessness, we'll assign a ritual. You can pick one of these rituals: the ritual of stealing, the ritual of hiding his loot, the ritual of mugging, or the ritual of gambling. We can customize those rituals a little bit later, but every one of these rituals improves one of the stats of the disciple. So it's a bit RPG-like over here. We will go for, well, we know there's a talent thing going on here as well. We know that Sleeplessness is very good at cunning and at knowledge, and also good at mind. So we'll go and try to improve his cunning a little bit. I'm not so sure. He's good at knowledge, so we'll let him hide his loot. And Black Vision. Black Vision is good at cunning, so we'll make him steal some gold as well. And after we assign those rituals, all we have to do is make time pass by. We'll do that right now. We can do one of these two options, or we'll get to them later, but let's just bless the ritual so that the ritual of sleeplessness, oh my god, yeah, it's hard to keep telling your name all the time. A little bit. So you can see Sleeplessness is a little bit further ahead, and I'm not so sure, and Black Vision. Now we can do that again, which is pretty simple. And let's pick I'm not so sure too. Also get a little bit of a boost, and we'll do it one more time. Let's go for Sleeplessness is our hard carry, so we'll go for him first. All right. Before we go, we have the option to pick a holy relic. This is something new from the 1.0 update. We're trying to inject a little bit more strategy and a little bit of an easier way to create a strategy, because that's one of the things that we had some feedback about, that it was sort of hard to read the game, especially if you're starting. So this holy relic might help. Sleeplessness did not come empty-handed to the Holy Land. He brought his sleeves, because he is sleepless. With him, he brought a magnificent relic that holds the true power of Gabe. What would this relic be? Oh, we'll pick a major relic. So we have this Idol of Greed, or this Golden Mask, whatever fits us more. They will unlock a certain class. So, for example, if I pick the Idol of Greed, it will unlock the Weaver and the Druid class. For now, we only have the Charlatan class available. Or if we pick the Golden Mask, we will have Guardian class or the Beast Walker class available. Also, they both have their own specific effects. So, for example, the Golden Mask will make our cunning abilities have extra accuracy, which is great because cunning abilities can lack accuracy a little bit. And we will deal 100% extra damage on crits. So that is something that maybe fits us a little bit better. I mean, we could also get one ability point, so we learn more ability points whenever knowledge goes rank up, which is a little bit more complicated. But I think Golden Masks fit better because masks are closer to hats. And Gabe would really want us to have hats, even though he does not have a hat for himself. So we'll pick a Golden Mask. There we go. There's the Golden Mask. And now we can see we have the Golden Mask. Cunning abilities. We're going to do a critical hit run. Just being asked to put this sound a little bit softer. Yes. We're ready, so we can prepare for the mission. Let's do that. So this is actually the most tactical layer that you will be involved with. You can put your guys up against the other guys. Normally, they will sort of go on a one-on-one discussion or duel, depending on who you're messing with. So, for example, this godless heathen right over here has these condemn abilities, which are morale abilities. So he will try to talk his way into, I'm not sure, disbelieving Gabe, which of course is ludicrous, while this lower little girl over here will use the attack ability more often. So how it works is that you have these 5 slots for abilities, and every round the disciples will use one of those abilities. So it's half random. You can influence what's on this track, on this list, but it's pretty hard. So it's hard to get total control of what your characters can do in a sacrament. But you will have a little bit of a feel about what's going to happen. So in this case, I know that he will start condemning I'm not so sure, I'm not sure, I'm not so sure, I'm not sure, while she will start bashing Black Vision. And this little dude in the middle, he will do both on Sleeveless. So if we are going to get attacked, we want to have a lot of armor. So here's the physical armor. The more physical armor you have, the less damage you get. It's pretty obvious. On the other hand, if somebody is going to be really morale-like with you, you want to have a lot of morale armor. I mean, we could give it a fancy name. We actually did that in the past, call it Defy or something like that, but it was just confusing because you get all these terms going around, so we just used morale armor. So in this case, Black Vision, who is pretty good at taking hits, will have the person against him who is taking hits. Well, I'm not sure, will be having the person who is going to yell a lot. But I'm not sure is actually pretty sure. We already figured that out. He already has quite a bit of morale armor. If we would switch it around, we probably would also do fine, but we would get more damage or less people converted. Because the better you do, the more people you convert. And one more thing, there's also this nervous thing on all these people's mind, or track. And that is to show that they have a chance to just be nervous. They will just not do anything. In experience, disciples have that. You can see like the little ones. Sleevelessness does not have it. Sleevelessness. No issue for sleevelessness. Somebody recommends me swapping sleevelessness with I'm not sure, and I think that's right. Because sleevelessness even has higher moral armor, and is a really good damage dealer, and has an area affected ability, so it's probably gonna be. So, now that we set it up, we can go to, well, I don't know actually, because he's also likely to get a hit. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just start a mission and see how it goes. Let's hope it goes well. Let's see what our disciples got. Oh, new feature? Match speed. I'm not gonna do it right now. I think it takes okay, so Sleeveless Steam sales gives the best answer. Yeah, that's true. It's a good deal. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna pause you a little bit, just to maybe it goes a bit too fast. What's going on? So everything here goes automatically. I don't have to do anything. I already made my decisions, and now just things are working out as they should work out. So what happens every round is that everybody has his own initiative, and they will take turns, either giving their arguments or bashing or whatever happens. We have 2 ways of, oh, actually 3, but let's start with 2 ways of claiming a sacrament beneficial to us, winning a sacrament. That is either when everybody is broken, that's what the HP is for. So if everybody got his head hammered by some barbarian or a holy war or something like that, then we win. So this guy is not doing so hot right now. We could break him, and that will bring us closer to victory. If a disciple breaks, he will be out of the sacrament for the rest of the sacrament. So it's not a nice thing to have on your side, have a person broken. But we're doing fine. Black Vision is the only one who got a little hit, but Black Vision is fine. There's nothing going on. The other way to win, so breaking the disciples, having all HP drop to 0. That's one way of winning. The second way of winning is convert the crowd. We saw that just right now, right? Sleeplessness actually conned. That's perfect. Exactly what we want to have. Conned this godless character, and it did a lot of damage because Sleeplessness is very strong. But what it did even more is convert the crowd. This is how much people, like there are 60 people over here, and the first one to have 30 people converted to their side will be declared the winner because you converted the majority. This con ability was amazing to our progress to converting the crowd. We already have 27 of the 30 required, and I see that. Oh, this is a new feature as well. My head is in front of it. Maybe I'll just move my head to the other side. Make it a little bit more clear. I'll move it back later. I can see a match lock, so I can see what happened. So there was this con ability, and what did happen there. You can see right here, the ability power, the power of the disciple specifically, was 13. We had a critical hit, which was great. 4% was blocked. That's for this one little armor that he has. And we did 10 HP damage because every ability does as well. Does both HP damage and crowd conversion. But morale abilities convert more crowd, and physical abilities do more HP damage. I think that makes quite a bit of sense, right? So we did 10 HP damage, but we converted 24 people off the crowd. Of the 60 people, like a third already saw like Sleeplessness. This deal that you have for us, we want in on Steam sales. We really want that. And after that, Black Vision, I think, yeah, Black Vision also condemned this godless person for not being a believer of the Steam sales. So that's what happened. These are the two ways of winning a sacrament. Either we are the first one to convert half of the people, or we are the first one to break all the opponent disciples. So continue. We see that I'm not sure is actually not sure and became nervous. So he's not going to act this round. And there will still be an act from these two because they did not do an ability yet. So let's see what happens. He's also nervous, no problem. And I'm not sure. Oh, and I'm not sure, just defies it. It's nothing. Yeah, we're obviously winning. And the first just breaks them. And the sacrament is ours because we converted the crowd. You can see here on top that the crowd is fully converted. We got a lot of followers converted. Only one person did not believe in the power of Steam sales. Poor fella. I wonder where he would go. So we did really well this round. And I'm not sure we can now unlock a class. Let's see what's going on. I'm not sure is someone who's good at knowledge. So we can look at, we have 3 classes unlocked right now. We have the Charlatan, which is the class that's only for greed. Yeah, he's probably gonna go to the Epic Store. That's exactly what's gonna like. This one guy, I'm going to the Epic Store right now. We can pick a Charlatan, we can pick a Beast Walker, or we can pick a Guardian. And this is really important for the build-up for your game. Your disciples stay for you for a long time. So you have to pick your class pretty precisely. And there's a lot of information going on. I think the first time any new player will get into this place, he will be like, oh, what is going on? I see stats, I see a talent, I see a style and abilities, and you can just look at this thing and probably it will go right, probably. But there's a lot to explore and to learn here in Godhood. A lot of combinations that are possible for you to play with. We could also unlock a new class. So these are all the available classes, and these are the classes that are unavailable for greed. So for example, if we would have picked pleasure instead of greed, we would be able to pick the Lust Priest. I bet Gabe would love that, but we are playing greed right now. Hey, Commander Felix. So we are going to unlock a unlock another class, because the first class you unlock is free. After that you'll have to pay a price that keeps increasing. But I'm not sure is a cloud, and he likes knowledge abilities. He's good with knowledge. And we have 2 knowledge abilities in the charlatan, the golden scepter and con. But this is not really a perfect match for us. We're gonna look for something else. We're gonna go for either Weaver might be fun, or a Harbinger might also be fun. What do you guys think? I want a dark class because I think that's fitting for our thing, but the Weaver or the Harbinger? I see a Weaver. I see another Weaver. Yeah, the final boss. Oh, that's a good point. The final boss, I think, was Divine. So there's this rock paper scissors thing going on, and let's see if I can show it somewhere. Yes. So every class has an element, and for example, the Druid is a nature element, and the Druid is strong against Divine but weak against Dark. So if we're gonna go for beating the boss, we could go nature, go for the Druid. But I really want to make a dark one because I think that's fun. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure himself says Harbinger, so I think it's decided. I'm not sure it's going to be a Harbinger. There we go. So we gave I'm not sure a class. We won our first sacrament, and now we're gonna get the results of that. 59 new converts, 3 tribute chests. The tribute chests we're gonna use to buy and upgrade stuff, and 1 special reward, which is development shard. Development shards are very important. Development shards are the things that allow you to customize and go on with your religion. There we go. First thing we have to do, pick a new mission. We'll now have 2 options. We have the Heartlands, which is a side boss, where there are 2 Harbingers. This is an optional side boss. Only a few of your disciples are more developed than they are. I actually think that the only one is, you can see a power level over here. 16, 18, 18. We have 17, 11, 7. We're not really up to the challenge yet, probably. So we're not gonna do this one. Or we could try. We get 5 tribute chests, which is a lot, but the chance that we will win, I think, is very, very, very small. So we're gonna go for the other one, which is 8, 11, 9. Seems way more doable. And the rewards we get is only 2 tribute chests. That's a bit of a bummer, but we can do this one later. We still have 8 missions left to do that one, and we will be able to increase our martyrdom, which is an important feature for getting the most out of your religion. So let's start with this one. Let's go. First, we have a new disciple slot. Let's see who is recruitable for us. Late Night Ride Sense. Am I right? Yes. And RB Winkle is there. Let's see who they are. RB Winkle is not very amused. Not very good. So what do we have here? We have a Late Night Ride Sense, okay, and we have our Winkle. Late Night Ride Sense does have a pretty long name, but Late Night Ride Sense has a talent that is really fitting for us, right? Remember how we picked the Golden Mask before? Golden Mask makes our cunning abilities better. The Leaf talent is one that has a stronger cunning. So probably Late Night Ride Sense is the gal in this case to go with. Our Winkle is a Droplet, which is a more defensive talent. We could go with the Droplet. Good. But then we already have a defensive class. I'm not sure it is already defensive, which is I think it's kind of funny. Somebody who's not so sure is defensive. So our Winkle probably has a bit too much overlap with I'm not sure. So we're gonna go with late night ride sense. Welcome to our religion of Steam Sales, late night ride sense. Let's see. Well, we already know he's good at, or she's good at gunning, so we're just gonna do that as well. You always have to put up the right ritual for the person, so that's what you're gonna do. Now we have this glowy orange thing right now. I'm not sure it can perform a miracle. This levels up the disciple, and that is very important. That's what we want to do. But he will not be available for one mission, so we're gonna do that. And oh, that is too bad. So okay, now, here's the problem. I'm gonna explain this. Yes, I'm gonna explain this. So I'm not sure is a harbinger. A harbinger has two important stats: health and knowledge. Health is important for blocking and all that kind of stuff. He's going to be our blocking guy. And knowledge is going to be important for targeting smart, doing critical hits, and defying enemy speeches. We actually really want to upgrade I'm not sure's health as fast as possible because it's really low. Everything has a rank. You can see everything is rank E. And if we fill the bar below it, you go rank up. So this bar is almost filled, right? Every time you go rank up, you get a big boost, depending on what stat it is. So going rank up in might will give us a big boost in our damage, for example. While going rank up in health will give us a big boost in armor. We really want that armor. Not only that, his abilities also scale on health. You can see right here that the damage that is done with his Dooming Strike is based on health. So we really want that. But because we pick greed, we start out without health miracles. You first need a ritual that develops health before you can do health miracles. We don't have that right now. We're gonna get to that later. So I'm gonna go and pick knowledge miracle for I'm not sure. You also see this blip over here, which means he has an ability point. The ability point we can use to slot in a new ability that he will use in Sacrament. We already saw that in Sacrament, right? Like there's 5 abilities and they will pick random one of those. That's what's on their head. We want to have knowledge abilities there. We have all these health abilities right now and we really want to have this knowledge one. So we could go with Mortify, which has a chance to fear, or we could do something that lowers morale ability. We're going to go with Mortify. We're not going to go bury morale. I know that Steam sales should, I don't know, you should be able to express the benefits of Steam sales by morale. However, we're gonna knock them off. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna convince the crowd as much as we are going to really just bring a nice big punch to them and say like, you should go to the Steam store, you should go to the Steam sales. That's how game works. That's why he has a lightning. And then we just continue our game. This is one loop that we did right now. It took us a good 20 minutes to explain everything, but we'll just continue going on. So let's go. That's one. We still want to focus on Sleevelessness because he's gonna be the strongest one for a long time. There we go. Look, okay, your Sleevelessness went rank up, went to rank D, so he has extra evasion and extra critical hits. And now we'll train a bit of might, so that will also go rank up. You can see right here that arrow says that will go rank up next time. So we're gonna start mugging with Sleevelessness. Another important part of the religion of Steam sales and Gabe. So let's construct a building. That's something that we can do right now. Thank you, Master Quartz. We have to make a building. So these are the buildings that are available to you. We have a Temple of Gold, a Temple of Thievery, and all these things that we don't have unlocked right now. But we have a few things that are unlocked, specifically the Night Shrine and the Gardens. And we already have a Holy Site Center. We're gonna go make the Night Shrine, because that's an important thing. What a Night Shrine does is it gives +1 dream point per mission, and we'll introduce dream points by that. And it will unlock a Blessing of Faith. We'll do that right now. place for you to dream about Gabe. Is it over here? The gamers erect a night shrine with your divine inspiration. Thank you. There it is. Ready to give us dreams. So what that did for us is it gave us an extra option to permanently increase faith. Faith is very important, it's sort of the mental health of your character. If the faith gets too low, they will obviously just leave your religion. If faith is really high, they will do rituals faster, and special passives will trigger more often in Sacred. And we could also get a dream point. We already have a dream point because we built a shrine. The shrine gives 1 dream point per mission, and the dream point will allow us to give short-term boosts for the sacrament. So if we are up against a specifically hard sacraments, for example this one that seems pretty hard to us, we could use dream points to appear in the dream of our disciples, and with that give them a short-term boost. I see people saying that they usually use their first dream point to unlock more dream points, to unlock more dream. You can use the dream points also to unlock more dreams, right over here. If you go on it, there's these upgrades per building. That is something we could do, but I want to show what the dream points do, so I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to increase the faith of Black Vision a little bit. You can see the faith Black Vision. He's really high. You have to be above 90 to be ecstatic. You can see that. Well, you can't see that specifically, but it's the last part here. So now we have 1 dream point to spend. It says, let your disciples dream before going on a mission. We're going to do that. We're going to have Black Vision. There's also a leaf. Just make that stronger. Oh, no, we can actually plan this as well. We could do plan sacrament, and then you can see what you go where. We see that this druid has massive morale armor, so it's good that I'm not sure he's not being with us right now, because, you know, that would be a bit harder for him. So probably we're going to do something like, oh, what happened over there? Probably we're going to do something like this. That seems about fair. And then we see there's a lot of morale abilities going on, so we want a bit more of morale armor. We'll save this plan, so we've got a little marker over here to say that we have a plan for these disciples. And if we just looked, we have decent morale armor on Sleepless and Late Night Bright Sense, but we don't have a high morale defense on Black Vision. So Black Vision is going to get a dream. And in that dream, he's going to dream about his teeth falling out. That's terrible, but it will give you a little bit of morale armor. There we go. He now has this dream. You can see that right over here. Also gives a little bit of faith, so that's great too. Vision of Gabe. He saw Gabe and then his teeth fell out. Horrible. But now he's prepared for the worst. So let's go on this mission. Let's do this. Alright, prepared it. Yeah, this planning feature is new, so you only have seen it if you played in the beta. Another con from Sleepless. Oh, also the con ability. Oh, the con ability steals materials, which we can use to make more buildings or more stuff. It steals only 25% of the damage, so you know we'll have to have a lot of knowledge to really get a lot of materials, but every bit helps. And you could make like a team of only con artists to become really rich. So what just happened? He conned the druid, and then we had Late Night Right Sense to attack this godless person. You can see that Late Night Right Sense actually has a pretty good physical attributes, good at punching people. This poor little fella or girl is already half. Trying to convince us. Speeches. So here you can see sort of the difference between the two styles. We did more damage on their HP bar, but they actually have more people converted because they use speech, and speech is more likely to impress the crowd that is watching. We're gonna see what happens now that Sleeveless is gonna make a purse smack on this godless guy. So we're probably gonna try not to win by converting everyone, would be nice, but we're gonna try to win by breaking them all. Perfect, right? Like half of his HP gone. Still not as impressive on the followers. That's good. That is good. Okay, probably gonna, if we don't lose, we're okay. This is gonna get a bit iffy. Oh no. Whew. Okay, we gotta break them now. First back. Also, if you break one, they'll lose 30% of their followers. So they'll just lost 9 people. They're like, ooh, I don't know if I still want to be with these guys. They're getting a bus handed to them. So maybe we should not join their unguided religion. So that's good. Oh, there's a condemn. That's not good enough. Another condemn. That's also not good enough. We're gonna make it? Yes, we're gonna make it. Okay. It's a good thing that Sleevelessness was there. Without Sleevelessness, we wouldn't have made out. Bam. And now we would have. We could have broken the last one as well. But because we did so many morale abilities, we still had a lot of people converted by the crowd. And I'm like, vision can get close. Now, Black Vision, are you more of a guardian, or are you more of a beast walker? Or are you actually more of a charlatan? Charlatan. Yes. Okay. We're gonna make Black Vision also a charlatan because his Discord picture is a charlatan. I happen to know. And because his style is fear. So every character has a specific style that he has, or she has. And Black Vision's style is fear. I know this. I know this from experience that his style is fear. And that will influence what kind of abilities he's more likely to learn by himself. In this case, the Golden Scepter ability is more likely to be learned by Black Vision. I like the Golden Scepter ability. It's a strong physical ability, so it fits our theme of like trying to get a lot of damage, get maybe critical hits with that mask that we got. And he's more likely to learn that ability. It also scales with both his knowledge, which is something we probably can improve a lot, and his cunning. So it's really a strong ability. I like that. Black Vision with his cool granny afro is also going to be a charlatan. Smack people with his golden scepter. There we go. And it will give us space to make our last disciple, Late Night Bright Sense, a Beastmaster. So, remember that we put up a miracle for I'm not sure? Well, now the mission is over and the miracle can be done. This is the miracle that happened for I'm not sure. I'm not sure told an amazing story of Gabe's exploit to some gamers. The story was so well told that it came alive in a nearby fire. In awe, the listeners learned about Gabe, while I'm not sure was too enraptured to notice the miracle. All stories about me are true. We got a miracle myth. Increase the stat and growth when developing a ritual. So what this does, this miracle, is it makes every time that I'm not sure completes a ritual or develops his stats in any other way, he will develop knowledge more and develop all other stats a little bit more. So it increases his growth rate. And he learned a new ability, which is Shattering Spell. It's not really something that we wanted because we didn't want to help things so much. We wanted more of the knowledge things. But it's still better than the ability he already has, the Dooming Strike. So blessed be, I'm not sure. Pick a new mission. This one is still out of our league, although Sleevelessness is becoming really strong. But it actually, we might have a chance pretty soon because we have 2 life characters. The yellow characters are life characters. Sleeveless is a life character and Black Vision is a life character. And life deals more damage to dark. Why? Well, I'll tell you soon. So we're not going to do it right now, even though we might have a slight chance of doing it. We're going to go to this Pagan Weaver, which is also a dark character, so we're going to go hard on this one. Black Vision can do a miracle, and Black Vision is going to do a cunning miracle. We want to have as much cunning on Black Vision as possible. And he can learn a new ability. We want that golden scepter. That's what we want. And now comes a big first part. Alright. That's a little bit softer. Just a tad like this. Now comes a big important part of the game. We will now be able to pick a tenant. And a tenant is really how you really develop your religion. Let's go for it. We can pick out of these 3 categories, all with their own specific bonuses. I already thought about this, and I really think we need the tenet of power of the market. Every tenet will lead to different traditions, and traditions are real game changers. We don't have one yet. As you see, the game's pretty dense. We need a little bit more time to get into that. But we're gonna pick the power of the market to be a tenet of Steam sales. And that makes absolute and total sense, of course. Gabe's hand guides the market. Yes. Yes, it does. Sleeveless professes the merits of power of the market to the gamers. This is so true. We could make a religion out of this. There we go. The gamers, they see the truth in this. And now we have the power of the market. It is a philosophy tenet, and the philosophy tenet will give us more materials and offerings per mission. Pretty neat, if you ask me. You can see right over here, we get 25 per mission right now. So, what can we do now? Well, we'll just continue what we've been doing. We're going to go on and try to convert these people at the Sacred Bay. We wanted Sleeveless to get a little bit more might, so he will hit a little bit harder. So we can go doing that. And we'll do it again. We'll do it again. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure is the one that's going to get a little bit of attention as well. We also have a god action ready right now. This is a god action ritual progress. It costs us offerings. See, the offerings cost has been gone. I don't know why. And we could boost one of the rituals going on. So we are gonna do that. Oh, the cost is right over here right now. It's 100 offerings. We just have that 100 offerings, so that's good. I need a glass of water, obviously. We could boost any of these rituals of one of these disciples who's doing a ritual. If we boost Sleeveless ritual, then he will actually complete the ritual, and he will have that extra might. So we're gonna do that. We could also wait, but we're gonna do it. So now he's rank D. And rank D will give us 5 extra base physical power. That's pretty good. And now we can pick a new ritual for Sleeveless. We could also wait, but I want to pick it right now. I'm gonna go with Cunning. So let's go. Let's do this. You can pick a dream first. I'm pretty confident we're just gonna be really strong this time. So I'm gonna unlock protective dreams instead of using the dream to boost one of the disciples. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sleeplessness. So here you can see the elements at play, right? Life beats dark. Oh, I didn't show you yet. I'm gonna show you that first. Why is this the case? Why is this the case? So the dark void swallows nature, but nature defies the rules of the divine. Yet the divine judges the ancestral, and the ancestral grip ends life, while the creativity of life fills the dark void. That's the logic behind it. Yeah, we can close this one. Let's go. So this one, oh wow, this is gonna do so much for us. It's almost not mentionable. These guys are all morale. These sing abilities are area of effect abilities. Target all opponent at once. Might be a little bit problematic for us, but we'll find out. Our line of strength is blessed, so we're doing pretty fine. You can see that because our power levels are, except for late night right sense, our power levels are pretty in our advantage. So we can do this thing called martyrdom. We can increase the stakes by becoming a martyr. One martyrdom level, and that will mean that we're sort of humiliate ourselves for the greatness of Gabe. That means that they will start out, the enemy, with more converts, right? Instead of starting with 0 converts at the start of the sacrament, they will start out with 12 converts. And it will also mean that our HP will start lower, because we have been martyred. So let's go and see what it does. We're gonna do this because I'm very, very, very confident that we'll go great on this one. AoE ability. That's good. Late night ride. Oh, that happens every now and then. Every now and then they will jump into stones. So okay, right now we are a bit behind, but this changes everything. We're not behind anymore. We can even see like he did like 40 HP damage. Could kill him twice. Did we need critical hit? No, we only had elemental advantage. This is great. It's gonna be easy. Even though they're doing a lot of moral damage to us, we have to take it. Oh, almost. That's too bad. But we broke it. We broke their wallets for the Steam sales and the power of the market. Now we already knew that we want to make late night ride. Late night ride is has a reason style ability. The actually only reason ability that we have, for example, I think is con, and it's a knowledge ability. So, and demoralize, which is also a knowledge ability. So he will not get much. She will not get much out of her reason abilities. So we're gonna. That means that probably she will learn more random abilities if we pick a Beastmaster for her, which is what we're gonna do. Pick it. Go. Yes. We get extra HP for all the disciples, and we can pick another relic. This time we're gonna pick a more personal relic. It could be Sleeveless Initiation Flint, or Late Night Ride Sense Ear Root. Wow, okay, that's a tongue twister. Or I'm not sure, Sun Leaf. This one gives us an evasion bonus. This one makes sure that the direct opponent cannot defy us, which we don't want to do because we're not going to be very morale, defies against morale abilities. And a Sleeveless Initiation Fling to make sure that the opponent cannot evade us. Since we picked the Mask, which gives us extra accuracy, if I did not have the Mask, I might go for the Initiation Fling, because not being able to evade is actually pretty strong. For a direct opponent, we can always block him if we've got like a sneaky little, I don't know. I'm really torn between these two. archer giving us his holy leaf, the sun leaf. Oh, by pure chance, Black Vision also told a story about Gabe to some gamers. You two are real ambassadors of the Steam sales. We got more cunning, and here we go. We got that extra golden scepter. So this is pretty good. Black Vision has 2 golden scepters over there. That works just as we want. So we could do 2 things now. We could go to this poor village and smack them into believing in us, or we could try this Heartland boss. But I'm gonna go with the poor village first, simply because if we do the poor village, we can increase our martyrdom by another level. And it gives us more resources and more followers, which is great. And we actually also get another disciple slot, so we can actually train somebody new as well. So we're gonna do this stubborn ignorance from this poor village. Late Night Ride sense will get a cunning miracle. And we can put an ability there. We like critical hits, so we could put critical claw in there. Or no. We want abilities that skill and cunning. So agile claw or invisible prowl. I'll go with invisible prowl. Invisible prowl raises the evasion of all your allies. So we're also getting pretty evasive. That's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna give that sun leaf to somebody. And that somebody, I think, is gonna be Black Vision. So there we go. And now we can continue training our disciples. You always have to keep in mind what your long-term strategy is. For us, it's making this cunning, critical hit kind of team. And on the other side, we want to have a religion that's a lot about money and Steam sales. So let's go. One thing, so a short-term goal we talked about, a problem that we had, is that it was not possible for us to raise I'm Not Sure's health. And for that we need a new temple. So that's also a top priority. And for a temple you need 300 followers. We're almost there. We have 277 followers. 277 gamers. So up to that point we're gonna make sure that I'm Not Sure has raised his knowledge. I'm Not Sure feels the invisible hand of Gabe pushing him towards more trade. So this is a tradition. I'm Not Sure has an idea for tradition, which is the tradition of trade missions. If we have enough tenants, we can adopt one of the traditions, and they're gonna change your games quite a bit. Per run, you probably have something like 3, maybe 4 traditions. If you really go for it. So you have to pick them wisely. Probably, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure we'll finish that in time. So we're gonna put some effort into Black Vision. We could also build one of these other things, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I want to make sure that we can build a temple. And sleeveless, or maybe a dream point. No. What could I use the dream point? Something for next time. Well, we're gonna change. I'm Not Sure the moment that we get the opportunity, so I'm not gonna look much at him. But Black Vision is gonna get some might because I go. Or should I go for the knowledge? I'm gonna go for the might first because it makes it go rank up, and then I'm gonna go for the knowledge because the golden scepter ability also skill on knowledge. So Black Vision is gonna hit like a truck for Gabe, of course. Praise be Gabe. We have 1 dream point. We're gonna use it to boost Black Vision. Oh, we got a new dream because we unlocked a new dream last time. We got plus 25 evasion and plus 25 defy. These are the 2 new options that we unlocked. We're gonna go a little bit more. Actually, is that a good idea? What are we up against? Physical or morale and a physical. do something like this. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this, and that means that Black Vision is up against morale more than up against physical, these condemn abilities. And that means that we're gonna make him dream about doing a test. I'm gonna raise that martyrdom because I'm pretty confident. Let's see. That's going well. That's going well. So they're a bit ahead. But good job, Black Vision. To fight him. I'm pretty confident that what is going to adjust that. Ooh, okay. Okay, we stole some extra materials. I'm pretty confident that what's going to happen is that we will beat them by hitting them. Most likely. But because Sleeveless has just did a critical hit con ability, we actually got a lot of people who now believe in the Steam sales just by hearing our con. So maybe, oh, that's what we wanted, right? The golden scepter of Black Vision. Good evade over there, another evade, getting luck. So that sometimes happens. When a character is really knowledgeable, instead of picking his direct opponent, he will pick the opponent that is closest to be broken, or an opponent that takes the most damage, or something like that. In this case, this guy has a little bit less armor than this guy, and he's also up against a person who is going to attack him directly. So it actually was smart of I'm not sure to attack this godless person, because now Sleeveless will probably be able to break this little stubborn guy in the next round. With his first man. There we go. Very smart. A combo between I'm not sure and Sleeveless. There we go. Is this enough? No, it's not enough. It's like 1 HP. Yeah, 1 HP. But that's okay. Sleeveless is not finished, but yeah. So we got a lot of converts. 111 converts. That's by far enough to build that temple that we wanted to build. Exactly what we wanted. And because we did martyrdom, we got a ×2 multiplier to the amount of followers we got. With martyrdom level 2, it's ×2.5. It's a big change. And we got another disciple slot. So I wonder who are the disciples that will come to us right now. Here's the farm miracle from Late Night Right Sense. Blessed the Late Night Right Sense blessed the lands in Gabe's name. When the harvest came, the yields were ripe and delicious. A true godsend. Alright. There we go. Another invisible prowl. That's in our favor. The more that looks like each other, the better. We'll choose another destined mission. I told you that we could beat this side boss, and I'm gonna show you that right now. And we have Penhandier and Ferris Animus. A cat and a gust. The cat is a good pick for us. It's a really good pick for us. Oh, and it has overpowered plus. Penhandier is handy. I'm sorry, Ferris Animus, even though you look cool. Penhandier is I just can't skip that. He has a major talent in cunning. He has he really wants to overpower abilities, which is great, and he is red instead of gray, which means he can do 3 miracles instead of the 2 miracles that the Gust can do. And the more miracles, the stronger you can become, and the more passives you unlock. So let's see what you're gonna do for him. well, since again, we have a lot of cunning characters, and we're gonna keep it that way. That's not focused. Let's build that temple. We want to have a temple of health. No, do we want to have a temple of health? Like, we want health, but we get the health by upgrading a ritual. And you can spend your ritual upgrade that you get for building a temple on any of the things. So we could go for Temple of Health and then the health will grow faster, or we could get like hyper aggressive and make a Temple of the Hunt, which will make our cunning grow a lot faster. So I'm a bit in the middle yet. I think, well, we have so many people who are good with cunning that we're gonna make this temple of the hunt. And we'll put it over here. There we go. And we have enough to build something else as well. We could make a material gathering. Yes. This will give us more material income, so we can upgrade more stuff. We have enough offerings to boost something else. We could also build the, oh, we can't anymore, but we could have built like the study, and the study would give us another god action, or one that allows us to give XP, which can be really, really handy. For now, we can't do that. So we're gonna see if somebody really needs this. Well, Panhandier, of course, is a little bit, he's new, so he could use a little bit of experience. But he's also not really high faith just yet, so. And the more faith a character has, the more efficient this god action is. We can now customize a ritual, that's what we wanted to do. And we want to make sure that the ritual from I'm Not Sure would also give us health. And I'm Not Sure is doing knowledge, so we're going to do a knowledge health ritual. And we can pick what kind of action is part of this ritual. So do you hide your loot and dance with meat? Or hide your loot and pray to food? Or hide your loot and bless meat? I'll let the chat decide. I'll let the chat decide what is this ritual that we do in Steam sales after hiding our loot, which is probably all our games. Do we bless the meat? Do we pray to food? Or do we dance with meat? I see a blessed meat. More blessed meat. Everybody wants to bless meat. We'll bless the meat. Yes, bless the meat. Excellent. Which is what we want him to do. We want him to hide the loot and bless the meat. And we'll start out with, well, get a little bit of faith. Panhandier thinks the market and the people can be studied. So we unlock a tradition of the School of Philosophy, which is also pretty cool. You can see here which are the two traditions that we have available once we have one more tenant. We have one more tenant to install a new tradition. We're getting close there. Let's just continue. Oh, late night rider is really happy. So this might actually be a chance for us to boost in late right night sense. Okay, late night right sense. Okay, yeah. That might be a chance for us. Gets +5 cunning. That's a lot on the 9. You can see the power of development above. You see that it's because we got the Temple of the Hunt, and because he has a hunt miracle, or a cunning miracle, she just gains a lot of cunning. While Black Vision just gets like +2 might. So the efficiency of your rituals is really, really, really important. So, for example, we got a little bit of health on. I'm not sure right here, but it's nothing compared to the huge amount that Late Night Right Sense is getting. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. She's okay. Also, we're gonna go up to this boss, so we gotta plan it out a little bit before we go too far without planning ahead. Let's plan the sacrament. So we want sleevelessness, and black vision to go up against the two dark characters, and then we have one character that just needs to go down as fast as possible. We have a person for that. It's Late Night Right Sense, which we just boosted. So we're gonna save this plan, but we're gonna need some dreams for sure. Panhand here. There is also an option to get some more XP right over here, but I don't have it unlocked yet. I need to build a study building for that. Panhand here, panhand here. Let's get a dream point. We want some extra dream points. Which ability does the middle ones have? It has morale abilities. So we'll probably want to have Late Night Right Sense to have some defy to block that out. I'll give a little bit of ritual to Black Vision because I really want his strength to go up. Okay, we have 2 dream points. The most important part is Late Night Right to get some defy this morale abilities here. And we want... Black Vision has a lot of evasion. 26, which is pretty high right now. While Sleevelessness has 17. So we're also going to give Sleevelessness a bit of evasion to... or Defy. I'm actually more afraid of the Mortifies than I'm afraid of the Dooming Strikes. The Dooming Strikes do physical damage, but they're not so strong. While the Mortifies, they have a chance to fear. And if I get feared, there's a chance that Sleevelessness will do nothing, basically. So I'm going to give him also a bit of Defy. And then hope that goes well. Are we going to martyr this? We are going to martyr this. Am I going to be really ballsy and put 2 levels of martyrdom in it? That means that they start out with 35 of the 70 already converted. So I really need to break them as fast as possible. And I will get 2 extra chests, and I'll get 2.5 times the followers, but I also start with less HP. What do you guys think? Do you think we can make it? I'm really on the fence. I don't think so. I'm afraid that they have a high knowledge. It's okay. So what I'm afraid of is that one of these guys is just gonna be sneaky and get 1 hit on Late Night Right Sense. And as you can see here, Dark beats Nature. So it deals 200% damage. Yeah. I am playing greed, but am I that greedy? That's a good point. Wolverdu says I can. Late Night Right says maybe 1. I think maybe 1 too. Oh yeah, there's an extra passive. That's a good point. So this guy has Punish the Feeble, which counter clouded actions. There are a lot of passives in the game, like big, over 100 I think. And this is one of them, and that means that every time one of my characters does a clouded action, he will do another ability. We gotta be careful with that, because fear, when a person acts on fear, so this guy could like mortify Sleevelessness, and he will get a fear, and if in his turn he will use that fear, that is a clouded action, and then he will do an ability. So my turn turns into a turn for him. Not so good. So I'm inclined to do 1 martyrdom. Yeah, oh, let's go. Let's see. Still gonna be tight. Hi-Fi Panda, do we have Development Spark Overflow in 1.0? Yes, we do. But not for the blessing. only for the God action. Okay. Oh, that's exactly what I was afraid of, right? That one of those guys would be really... No! Oh, that's so close. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, everything went wrong! Everything went wrong! They all ganked the late night ride sense. And then of course late night ride sense just got afraid. I thought maybe like if I had a turn for Sleeplessness, he would probably maybe who knows, break the top disciple, and that would give us a little bit of leeway, and maybe Black Vision, maybe in his sort of greatness, he would crit like his golden scepter and would all be fantastic. But we got exactly the opposite. So we overestimated ourselves a little bit. Put your dark in your team for this sacrament. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. So okay, now we're in a pickle. A lot of things happened in one turn. So first, Sleeveless has done so many sacraments that he's tired. He just needs to rest. Late Night Ride Sense has been broken. And if your disciple gets broken, they get the broken faith. It lowers their faith by quite a bit, and they lose a fervor for 2 missions. So he becomes less useful to use. So we're in a pretty tough position right now. We went too far. Went too far. So in that case, we're gonna do an easy mission. This one is off that we're not gonna do that one. This one's also pretty hard. The guy has 18, and he's ancestral, which is good to both Black Vision and Sleeplessness. So that's not gonna be great. So we're gonna do what's called a repeatable mission. A repeatable mission is always available. They're pretty easy as well. They get some extra offerings or extra tribute. They don't give that much. They don't give that much tribute chests, but the tribute chests are boosted. But they also lower happiness. We just had our first happening that lowered happiness. That's because we lost. Every time you lose 2 happiness. Every time you do repeatable, you lose 2 happiness. Every time one of your disciples leaves because of low faith, you also lose 2 happiness. If you ever reach 0 happiness, you are game over. You're done. So using happiness to take a break or to get us some extra time is a risk. It's a small risk. Or actually, you're taking a loan on your lives, basically. Also, at the end of the game, happiness will be a modifier for your score, and your score will determine what kind of ending you will get. But I don't think we have a choice. We are gonna go for some extra materials. The mission failed, but the gamers are encouraging the disciples with a relief fund. Don't give up. The gamers give +2 tribute chests in the next segment to compensate for the failed mission. Thank you. Right over here, relief tribute. Okay, we're gonna plan it out a little bit. So Sleeplessness needs to rest. But I'm not sure over there. There's a good chance to make a panhandy or get some experience. And I don't want to use Black Vision, because if I use Black Vision, he will also get tired. You get tired at 2 fervor. So we want to rest him as well. So we're going to put Late Night Ride Sense over there. He can do it. He can do it. No problem for him. Okay. Let's go. Oh, did we have enough for study? No, we don't. We could get the garden. So the garden allows us to recover fervor and gain faith. You unlock the blessing of recovery, which gets 1 fervor. Fervor is the stamina of the guy. No, we're gonna save. We're gonna save up. We're gonna save up. We're gonna save up. Okay, Panhandier, you need to go harder. You also need some faith. Man, I can't believe we lost that one. Let's put in one dream point and unlock an extra set of dreams. Let's do the sweet dreams. I like the sweet dreams. Sleeplessness is ready. Oh, we could raise sleeplessness to cunning rank. Look at that. We could raise it to rank C, which is another 10% critical hit chance. We really want that critical hit chance because that's what the mask is good at. Okay, we got this. And we're gonna go max martyrdom here. Okay, what I'm afraid of is this guy has a lot of sing abilities. We definitely need to switch these two around. He has a lot of sing abilities, and those sing abilities, and they also have quite a lot of HP as well. The sing abilities will target everyone, and we have to be fair here. Our morale armor is not that great, and I don't want to lose because if I lose the relief fund as well, right? We got these 2 extra chests from the relief fund, something we really don't want. So we're gonna do martyrdom 1, which is not great. I'm gonna be a bit more cautious.
We are here.
That is really good. That's the revenge of the Ignite Right sense. The other two is almost no damage. Especially this gal over here. Really strong. If we don't watch out, she will actually. Oof. She did like. What did she do? Like 10. That's a lot. Okay, come on. Oh no. Oof. That was getting pretty clutch. Yes, finally. Okay, good. That was too close. That was way too close. And some nice extra for Panhead here. We like that. Some extra tribute. Continue here. Black Vision is now Prime. Yeah, you have age categories, and Black Vision now has reached the Prime age category. We have to be careful with this one, but we'll get there in time. First, yeah, let's get the extra HP. That was some of the things that broke us first. So let's get that extra HP. Let's get that extra HP up in there. And we can pick another Tenant, and I thought about offering gold to the Steam sales. There's only one material worthy of Gabe. It's true. It's true. Played by 9 cents professes the merits of offer gold to the gamers. Yes. Now we can pick a tradition as well. Because we got 2 tenants, we can pick our first tradition. We can pick between trade missions or school of philosophy. We're gonna go for trade missions. No, oh no. You know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit. Because both of these ones are about knowledge. Oh, I could do it. I could do trade missions. I would spread myself a little bit. Because then I need to have like knowledge and cunning. Yeah, someone says you want God of Thieves. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, we could also do trade missions to get the Master Chief collection. That's a good idea. I'm gonna wait and go for see what offer gold will kind of traditions will give me. So we're gonna wait a little bit. And we're gonna need to plan soon as well. Gabe sure needs a lot of gold. Would it be okay to, you know, nab some? Of course, Gabe. Of course it would be good. Gabe is also a god of thieves. Sea of Thieves, Thief, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll go for God of Thieves. God of Thieves is fun. So, adopting God of Thieves will give the following effects. Gain God action, steal tribute chest. Choose a disciple to send out to steal tribute chest. Disciple will become unavailable for one mission and lose one fervor. So it actually takes a little bit from it. It also gives +1, +2, or +4 tribute chests for the next mission if the disciple has rank D, C, or A cunning. Actually, Sleevelessless is already rank C cunning, so we already can get like these 2 extra tribute chests. It's pretty cool. Everything belongs to Gabe. Tell me it ain't true. Tell me it ain't true. Okay, let's plan this out because we're gonna do this. Think a little bit about that. Okay, the problem is we still need Sleevelessless. We still need him. So we're gonna have another character be the thief. Panhandier is not strong enough to be a thief. He has to be rank D. Maybe if we put Sleevelessness, I'm not sure. And Panhandier, and hope Panhandier manages to do well enough. It's not the greatest setup. It's not the greatest setup. But we'll go with this. Black Vision has enough to steal tributes, so Black Vision is gonna nab some tributes. Black Vision and the gang is going to add some value to your next tribute chest. Sneaky! Thank you, Black Vision. He's now off. Oh, he says he's on a trade mission, but he's not on a trade mission. He's stealing. Panhandier can get... Oh, we could have done... Oh man, that would have been way better. That would have been way better. What we could have done, if we were smart, but not smart, we could have give Panhandier the ritual progress. That in turn would give him rank D, which would make him the thief, and we could use Black Vision. Well, that's what we could have done, but we can't now. Now we can't. Panhandier needs some to mug some people. Mug him. Mug him, mug him, mug him. Can we build something new? We can upgrade mining, it gives us extra materials, or we can make a study. I'm gonna make a study. I'm wanting the XP thing for a long time. Now we can also give XP. We don't need to give XP to Panhandier right now because it's gonna be part of the sacrament, but that will come in handy later. We still have enough. No, let's keep the rest. Let's keep the rest. Let's get some dream points because we're not that strong actually. And okay, we definitely have a morale problem because there's 2 AoE morale. He's not gonna go down anytime soon. Sleevelessless could be strong enough to beat this guy, but I'm not 100% sure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give Panhandier some Defy. And we're gonna give, I'm not sure, some Defy as well. Yes. Yeah, it says Blessed, but I'm skeptical about this. A little bit. We can handle this, right? Yeah, we can handle this. We can handle this. Let's see.
Sokkuja.
Thank you, Sleeplessless. That actually eliminates our biggest problem. Oh, Panhandier is getting tossed. Okay, not really what I wanted. No. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. That is great. That is fantastic. That was not fantastic. That's also not fantastic. No. Oh no, Panhandier. We're so close. We're so close. Yes. That was really close. That was really close. But we got it. We got it. Panhandier can finally become the Beastmaster we all wanted. Oh, he is overpowered. Beastmaster. Could also be sort of an off tank, but we already have a tank in. I'm not sure. Too bad. He has Overpower Plus, which means he's so more likely to learn one specific ability, Shield Bash, but it's not a cunning ability. That's too bad. Well, I think we can live with that. Okay, this is good. Ooh, there's a little event. We're gonna pop up to that soon. It is time to try this one again. I hope we'll make it this time. There's a little event. The gamers have built a horde to support the god of thieves, Joyous. This is where he stores all his gold. That's a good thing. So our city is starting to look a little bit greedy. A little bit. Nice little lamps over there. Panhandier is doing all the bidding. Sleeveless. Well, it's pretty crowded in here. What more do we have? It's a little hunting hut over here because we built a Temple of the Hunt. We could upgrade. That is so greedy. That's so greedy, I'm gonna do it. So what I just bought was an upgrade to get more materials out of the tribute chest. For the people who are just tuning in and think, what is this? What am I watching? You're watching Godhood, the roster management create your own religion game. In this game you create your own religion. We're playing the god Gabe, and our religion is called Steam Sales. We have our disciples, which are people who are in chat on Twitch. And our goal is to grow these disciples to be strong and wise and cunning, specifically in our case, to convert as many people as possible, to get more converts, to get more gamers. The more gamers that we have, the better. And in the end, if we defeat all other gods, we will be able to claim the truth, even if we have enough followers. So it's a mix between an auto battler and a management game, and there's a lot of things going on. And one game will probably take you about 4 to 8 hours, I think. Maybe if first time you're doing it, it might take a little bit longer, but as you get faster, you can maybe complete the game in about 4 hours. Because you know everything, you just go through the motions. And there's a lot going on. So, for example, Panhandier, who just got broken, does have the chance to do a miracle. And we want him to do a cunning miracle because we are really cunning focused. Except for I'm not sure. We can get Black Vision a little bit more faith. He's getting a little bit low on faith. That's not good. Touched by game. I'm not sure what gamers to offer him gold as well. So we have a tradition of bribery unlocked as well. If we get far enough, we could also unlock bribery in this case. And Panhandier has an ability point, and we want him to have Agile Claw, which is a cunning ability. And now we're going to go a little bit faster. First we got Planets Ahead, right? Because we know this one is really hard. And then we need Black Vision, we need Sleeplessness. And last time we had Late Night Right Sense. And let's be fair, that was a disaster. It didn't go so well. So let's go this time with I'm not sure as a tank. I hope it goes better. Let's save this plan. We're gonna need 3 points for sure. So I'm not sure did what he had to do for already a pretty long time. He now has a higher rank health. Gives him the 5 extra armor. So now his armor is 18 instead of probably 12 or 11 that he had before. That is great for us. And his knowledge also really high. So we'll continue doing what he was doing. He was doing well. Black Vision will go level up. Oh, sorry, Sleeplessness will go level up if he does one more Sacrament, if we give him his XP boost. We got his XP boost because we built this study over here. And Black Vision is now pretty well developed. We could start getting a little bit in on his weak spots, or we could develop his cunning even further. I'd say we cover a little bit of his weak spot. I'm really not happy with his knowledge yet. We get 2 miracles. 2 dream points. And what we really want is not get hit by the Mortify. The Mortify is mortifying. So we'll put a little bit of Defy on our 2 damage healers. Is this not enough? Ah, too bad. That's would have rank C. That's too bad. That's too bad. Give a little bit of XP. Yeah, I was gonna give a little bit of XP. Okay. We do 1 martyrdom. I think we can do it this time. We better do it this time. Con. That's okay. That was pretty good. Golden Scepter. Yes. Black Vision. Golden Skeptic guy. Okay, that's a bit much. That is too bad. That is also too bad. Please defy. Oh, it's even a critical hit. It does not bode well for us. We have to have. Okay. Okay, this is good. That's good. No! Oh no! There we go again. Oh. No! If I didn't do that martyrdom, we totally would have made it. We were so close. I'm gonna do it again, but now without a martyrdom. Nobody's broken, so we can go again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Banhandir also tells an amazing story. You should have started. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do sweet revenge. We get 2 extra chests. We're gonna need a garden. Oh, I don't have the materials. Oh, this is okay. Blackvein, yes. You need that fervor. Panhandier, late night. Doesn't matter. It's a late night. He's gonna steal tributes. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna all in, guys. All in. Bit of faith for Black Vision. Come on, sleeplesses. Come on, come on. No! Ooh, we have an event. Late night right sense is. Oh, he's in there. He's between the gold. Is collecting large quantities of gold for you and keeping some for herself. An extra tribute chest and a permanent +1. Okay, that's great. Ah, no one. 3 point. Man. Come on. Come on. We're not gonna do martyrdom. We have so many bonuses. There's so much at stake here. If we lose this one also, it's over for this node. It's a side boss and this is the last time we can do it. Okay, that's a good start. We like this. We like this. Wow, look at that. That purse was a critical hit too. Okay, revenge. We got our revenge. Yeah, total revenge. The difference is huge. Yeah, we got really unlucky last time. This is a lot better. Getting some mean burns in the chat. I'm not an advanced player. It's true though. Okay, now we're gonna go up and finish this island. I don't wanna spend more. Well, we have like 5 happiness. I wanna spend more happiness. Steve says, go get some cunning. Late night, right sense. We want some knowledge from you, actually. Do we? No, we don't. We want some more cunning from you. The Wandering Seers, they have. These guys have pretty high armor. The middle guy does not. He needs to rest. So it's probably gonna be Late Night, Panhandier, and Black Vision. We now have a lot of materials though. We have a lot of materials. We're gonna spend that. So one of our problems is that I'm not sure is our tank, but he has 5 health. I really feel we need a bit of a health issue right here. So we're gonna build a temple of health. It's gonna help him. Yes, it is gonna help him. And we're also gonna get the strong fervor because it will give us a little bit more options. We can even now, because we've got a strong fervor, I'm not sure is more likely to, yeah, we can do this. I don't know why I would do that though. This is actually better. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. We do want Panhandier to raise his might, so we're gonna boost his might. And we are gonna raise... Let's do dream points. I don't want to take too many risks anymore. If I take too many risks, I will lose everything I build up. We do have an extra ritual. That's cool because Mug is always ready. So we could boost it with like... I think Cunning would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, what's gonna be? Dance with cats, sing about cats, or tell stories about cats? Tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. What is it gonna be? Sing about cats, dance with cats. Well, Black Vision wants to actually tell stories about cats. Sleepless wants to sing about cats. Dance with cats. This time I'm gonna go with sing about cats. I'm gonna sing. It's Mug. Just imagine what's gonna happen. Like you get mugged, and while you're getting mugged, some guy is mugging you with a knife is like going out like, "Have you heard about the cats?" And like, okay, this is really awkward. But I guess this is what this religion does. Maybe like songs about burger cats. Ah, that's fantastic. It's fantastic. We have more resources to spend. We could get an offering stockpile, but I'm not gonna do that. We just used the steel, so we can't use it right now. It has a cooldown. So we could ascend like maybe nobody. No, nobody can do it. Too bad. Oh well, next turn we have a better. 2 dream points is enough. No, we want another dream point. Panhandier, nice. We do it again, so we get the rank C over there. Some experience for the late night bright sense. And now all we have to do is make sure that, let's see what he has. It's pretty strong. Black Vision. He's gonna get some Defy. Again. Late Night Right Sense is gonna get some critical hit chance, and so is gonna get Panhandier. Both get critical hit chance. Let's go. Let's do this. I am willing to Martyr 1 on this one. Yes. Here we go again. No, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Yes! Black Vision never disappoints me. Oh, Panhandier. Okay, this is great. Now they all have extra evasion chance because of yes. So Late Night Right Sense has the invisible prowl, and everybody has nature's cover, which gives extra evasion. And we could use that. So evasion is 29. I think we have a pretty good chance to dodge whatever's coming to us. Yes. Yes. How big was our chance? Well, 40% chance to miss. So we're good on that one. And now I think they can finish it. Black Vision, Edge of Prowl. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. We could even gotten like a little bit higher on the martyrdom. Black Vision is almost level up. I think he can steal and do a miracle at the same time. That would be cool. There's a little cat, where we can sing about that cat over here. Late Night Right Sense is in her prime, and another story. Jeez, you guys sure like stories. A scepter for sleeplessness, and now we can choose a passive. So this is actually the first time that we choose a passive. Well, there's so many passives in the game. We can pick to just raise our stats, so the easy way out. We could do Rob the Fools, minus 20 physical accuracy and moral accuracy to target on a critical hit or argument. So it actually makes our evasion strategy more viable. It sounds really good. And we also like doing critical hits, so something for the same for that. And Heritage Talks, chance to counter a physical ability with Show of Wealth. Triggers depending on our faith. His faith is really good, so we could go for that as well. But I really want to go for that physical, for the critical hit combo. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go get the Old Council. We are in an excellent position to take this on. We are in an excellent position. Because they have 2 divine classes and we have 2 nature classes. So I think we have a very good chance. Let's plan it out. We put like, yeah. I think this is the right setup, and then Sleeveless to handle the middle guy. Then Black Vision can do a miracle, and he can steal. I think this might just be perfect. I think we got it all exactly like we wanted. Except that Black Vision only has rank D, but that's okay. How is this XP? Yes! Oh, and he even has, oh, everything aligns. So let's steal first. Oh no. No, you can't steal and do miracle at the same time. Too bad. Too bad. I can't do it. Should have done the other way around, yes. Well, at least we can do like, I'm not sure. Make him do a miracle. I'm not sure. Now he gets the health one, which is what we really needed. We want a dream point. And do we plus 6 cunning? Sleeveless, you beast. Oh, we can hide the loot really well as well. Yeah, wow. Sleeveless is, look at that power. Everybody's sort of even, and Sleeveless is just going hard here. Dream point. We have a little story. There is never enough gold to satisfy Gabe. So it seems. So it seems. What affects of us? Oh, we can't see that right now. Twitch that. Okay. So we want our top guy to have more Defy. Late Night Right Sense, you get the Defy. And you also get the crit from me. You get the crit for that. Because the sooner this guy is down, the better. And Panhandier gets the other Defy from me. Oh, no, you shouldn't get Defy. Well, too bad. Great mission, we are blessed. We have 1 bonus. I don't want to go too far with this. Like I said, not too many risks. I have been too greedy in the start, so now I have to deal with it like this. Which is too bad. It would get me another 50, at least 50 followers. My man! Sleevelessness was very clever too. Instead of attacking the godless guy over here, he thought like, well, we could 1-2 combo with Panhandier. That's great. Wow. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, this is the 5 because we have that dream. We had 1 for a chance to dodge that. Con. This is 5 extra materials, not bad. Oh, you could have done that better, but no problem. Late Night Right Sense. Got his own matchup. And auto evade. Oh, yeah. Late Night Right Sense doing great. He's really owning it. Yes. And you're gone. We defeat the elders. Exactly like we wanted. I maybe want to take a little bit of time to answer some questions if there are any, either in Steam or YouTube or Twitch. Maybe Manuel or Mike already saw something.
Let's see. We answered most things. Well,
So if there is any questions,
if you're looking for an intermission, you can check maybe view the trailer or look at the highlights. Maybe that's for you.
the highlights. Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, let's do this little story first. So the elders are defeated. The sacrament has proved your might over the elder ancestors. The elders followed have been converted. Your disciples pray for your judgment on these heathen elders. Greed robbed them blind. Your disciples ransacked the village, stripping it of any value. The elders were reduced to poverty, could only admit that Gabe was superior to their gods. Greed is good. The newly converted elders bring you a puzzling offering. We always honor the ancestor with his sunstone. Now we see we are misguided. Prophecies have foretold that the true God would come and assemble 6 pieces of the sunstone and bring the world to its final fate. We now see that Gabe is the true God. Precisely. Other false gods hold claim over the other parts of the sunstone. If they convert to follow Gabe, their sunstone would be ours. With a holy decree, your disciples prepare great boats to travel to the newfound shores and spread steam sails. Yeah. Each of your disciples have different opinions on where they must travel first. Show the way. So first we get our piece of the sunstone. If you collect all 6, the run is over. And you finish the game. We have the herd miracle from, I'm not sure. Some of the herd has gone missing. I'm not sure, felt inspired by Gabe and prayed vigorously for the herd to return. Miraculously, the missing part of the flock returned home. So there's a little new miracle from I'm not sure. That's good, that's what we needed. And that's good, demoralize is good. We wanted either demoralize or mortify, so we're happy with demoralize. You get to pick a passive, either the heavy aura, which gives -10 morale armor, or the weakening aura, which gives -25% might against all opponents, which is super useful for us, or we could just use a stat boost, but this is really useful for us because it lowers both their damage and their chance to hit. And especially their chance to hit is something that we can capitalize on. We can pick a new island to go to. We're good on like life and nature, so we could go dark and divine. Let's go to the extra 10 materials per mission. Let's do this one. The Death Island. That's our new goal. Convert the guys from the Death Island. Also, we now have a slot for our last disciple, and these ones seem to be green, which is even better. We have Ace 1991, Froduck 2042, and V and K. Those are our new disciples. So we gotta start thinking a little bit about aging at this point. Everybody has an age. So in this case, Sleeveless is already 60. At some point, he is just gonna die. He's just too old. And we need someone to replace him. However, our replacements for him don't look that great. Replacements for I'm not sure, who's already 55, are looking a little bit better. We have this Bighorn, which is a pretty cool token, and has Fear, which we also like. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be our secondary tank, Ace. Ace Ace01991. You are our new disciple. ACO. ACO, not Ace, ACO. And we're gonna put you on this immediately. So let's take a look. Let's see if there are some questions. So free mode will be added later on a future update, correct? Also, what plans do you have in store for the game in the future? So free mode is one of the things that I would like to add just to give you more ways to make different religions. The free mode would allow you to pick any tradition and any tenant, so it's really a free-form type of game. And you can make crazy imbalanced shit with it if you really want to exploit the systems. Didn't manage to make it for the 1.0 just yet, but it's definitely one of the things that I would really like to do as fast as possible. Because I think it is a fun way to add a little bit more value. What are the future plans that we have in store for the game? So, in any case, we will deliver more updates. We are gonna do at least some hot fixes and things that are wrong and things that don't fit well. But we also have some content that we would like to add every now and then, some stuff like the free mode. But it all depends on how much we can work on it, basically. It has the same problem as with translations. Everything costs money. And it all depends on that, how far and how long we can hold up to that. We already have been in development in early access for over a year, so the first thing we're going to do is take a little break and take it a little bit easy. But some fun ideas that we've heard that I'm really excited about to play with or to see if it fits in the game is free mode, more relics, because the game is actually pretty fun with giving some more relics and maybe do something a little bit more with them, and more tenants, and maybe more traditions as well. That all depends on how much time we can spend on those kind of things. But you're pretty sure to see a subset of those kind of things in the future. Just not gonna happen immediately. We're gonna take a little break before we go there. Let's see. Do we have a minute to hear a word of our prophet Marx? So I think the top 3 gods that are being made immediately when you start playing the game are a god of lust, or goddess of lust, Cthulhu, or Karl Marx. One of the 3. You pick. Pick generosity, madness, or lust. Let's see, what more do we have? Just reading the chat. Question, animalism, which was re-added, tenant or tradition, and if tradition, unlocking tenants. So there are 2 things. I could actually show you because I'm in debug mode, so I can actually show you what's going on, but it would be a little bit of a spoiler. But there are 3 new tenants in Adoration. I have 2 right here, right now. Venerate dogs and worship cats. There's also worship llamas. There it goes. And there's also new dedication tenants added as well. So in this case, they will make little statues that you choose what to dedicate to. They will lead to different traditions though, so I think the llamas is the most aggressive one, the cats is the most graceful one, and the dogs is the most honorable one. They go different paths. Let's see if there are more questions. Around on the different chats. Yeah, there's so many chats to keep track of. Always hard to figure it out, track off. Why did the team decide to lock miracles for after mission rather than make it an instantaneous? I've been playing for a long while and I don't see the logic behind it. So we actually tried both of the things. We tried both doing it immediately and doing it afterward, or doing it with one mission. The thing that really did well with having one mission is that there's a little bit more fervor management going on, and it feels like a bigger investment to do it. So if we didn't do it, so you get the miracle immediately, there was this thing that you're a strong guy, keep getting stronger, and you're not doing something else with it. So your weak guys didn't get the attention, and then you got to a point where your strong guy was tired, but all the other guys were not as developed. And so there's two reasons: one, to give a little bit of an impact, and the second one to make the fervor balance a little bit more, especially early game. Let's see. People saying that they really liked it. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you. Will there be a Russian version of this game tomorrow? No. Unfortunately. It's one of our biggest... So we have two things that when we announced that Abbey Games was actually doing really bad last October, that really became really hard for us to do, and that was translations and the supporting the Mac and Linux build. Supporting Mac and Linux build we already told about, like you can see it on the forums as well. It works in 90+% of the cases, but there is one bug that's not even something that we can do about it, and since we can't fix it, we do not have 100% full support on it. You can just try it out and see if it works or not. There's a very big chance that it will work for you. In Linux we even don't have any issues, but we're just not sure if that's going to be a problem or not, and we want to be honest up front. That's one thing, and the translation is the other one. And the translation is very simple. We have actually everything ready for translations, except the money. We can't translate it for them ourselves. Like if we could, we would, but we just can't. We need to hire other people to do it, and we're not sure if we'll be able to do that. It's something that we still really want to do. If we get the opportunity to do it, either with maybe a crowd translation, or maybe Godhood does better than we expect, and we can put it on towards like maybe Russian or Chinese or something like that, or German, then it's really, really, really high on our list to do. But up to that point, we will have to see how it goes, and maybe if there's a French translation or anything like that, we will try to look for that as well, if that's a possibility, because technically and preparation-wise, we have a lot of things ready to just go for it as quickly as possible. See if there are more. Dutch, don't buy Dutch translations. Yes, that's a bit too small. We could translate to Dutch. That's one of the things we could do. I could also, yeah, that's but probably translation. People who can help with translating to English, that would be great as well. For the proofreading. Let's see, what more do we have? I don't think we have more questions. And getting a really, really sore throat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I'm gonna play a little bit longer just to play around. And if something pops up, if you have any questions, just tell us, and I'll see if we can answer it. Let's see, the Dead Watchman. Let's plan this out. Black Vision, we're going. And Ace, yes, Ace. And Late Night. ACO. I keep saying Ace, but ACO. This sounds good. We can't steal tribute right now. Oh no, wait, we don't want to. We don't want to. No, scrap that. We don't want to. We don't want to send Black Vision. Sorry, Black Vision, you're gonna do a miracle. We're gonna send Sleevelessless, which will pretty sure ensure a victory. And the knowledge for Black Vision. Some XP for ACO. We have so many materials. I could do a few things. Processing. I could make a new temple. I'm gonna make a new temple. I really want a new temple. And the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an offering stockpile so we get a little bit more offerings. And then still we have some. But now I want to save some to build one of these upgrades. These upgrades will make it better for us to make our disciples grow stronger. ACO, for example, will need a bit of help in that. And Panhand are still young, so you can still go far as well. We can upgrade one of our rituals. We like the steel ritual, so we're going to upgrade that one. It's mostly used on charlatans, so I'm going to, I think, add knowledge to that. We're gonna steal and blast the elderly. I don't know. I feel like we gotta reject trees after we steal. Everything must go down. We're gonna cut everything down and make Steam games out of everything. Can we upgrade? No. The XP boost would be great to upgrade. We get it. We got it next time. We got it next time. We want a dream. There is this cool dream for Ace that he cannot get broken. We'll give him that dream. And let's go. Yeah, I'm confident about this. Famous last words. Yeah, we hate trees because it's hard to steal them. Paper money is a scam. Stunning charge, that's good. That's hard. This gives us losing everything. Good. Update the 5 from Sleevelessless. And now comes his first smack of doom of Sleevelessless. And it is on. If Late Night Right Sense was just a little bit stronger, he would be really, really good. She would be really, really good. Golden Scepter. So we needed that. That's good. I'm just very afraid that. Oh, it's okay. We had the dream that if he got broken, we got broken. And we won by broken. We won by violence. Praise be Gabe of the Steam sales. That's good. That's a lot of stuff that we can use. Black Vision Explorer blessed the lands in Gabe's name. When the harvest came, the yields were ripe and delicious. A true godsend. Good job, Black Vision. Knowledge miracle. It's Khan. We didn't want Khan. We wanted the scepter. Oh well. Yeah, I actually want him to do Heritage Talk as a counter because that is a cunning ability, and his cunning is just crazy high. It's Apostles of Pain. Do not lose combers when broken. Initiative is doubled. Oh wow. These guys are strong. Look at that, 36, 29, 33. I'm not ready for that at all. Ready for those guys. Ace gets some XP. We wanted him to be a harbinger, so So a harbinger he shall be. And we'll make him do the health miracle. That's the thing he needs the most, so he can block all his guys. Get some mortifying, because that's an ability we really like. Okay, actually this match is going to be hard. Especially because I want to steal. It's probably going to be... See, this is a bad matchup. Panhandler really has to one-hit that guy, or we're in trouble. But maybe the best bet would go with late night right sense. No, it's probably Panhandler. It's probably Panhandler. Panhandier, not Panhandler, Panhandier. We want to put him up here because this guy has less armor. Yeah, we have to do it like this, and we kind of, oh man, what's your knowledge? Late night, right? Oh, ooh, that's not good. We're gonna need some dreams for that. We're gonna need some dreams for that. There's a few things. First, he really needs to finish his ritual, else it's gonna be useless. We'll also really need a dream point. We're gonna need more dream points. Too bad that I can't make Sleepless go steal right now. He really needs to rest. There's a little event going on. Ah yes, more gold. Oh, that's nice. We get an extra bit of materials. That's good. This upgrade is so good. Acolyte start with 6 XP. So that means that you don't have to go through the Acolyte phase. You can immediately assign a class to them. It's really good. I'm gonna build a Sunstone because there's a very useful upgrade in it. And we can get an ability point in if we want as well. Okay, Panhandler is in a good place. Panhandier. Sorry, I keep saying Panhandler. I think of a pan, I think of a handle. I can't help it. But we want to get him a little bit of knowledge because he's so frail. And I'm not sure. Well, this one gives 2 ranks up, so that has to be worth it. Get a fervor in here. And yes, I'm gonna boost Black Vision as well. Go Black Vision. Go do it. And late night, right? Oh, that is perfect. He's not gonna come with us. So we give him the XP boost to do a miracle in might. Black Vision goes to steal and reject freeze. Panhandier gets the critical hit. That's really important. He gets the defy, and he gets. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. I'm not sure he's gonna get the defy as well. People I'm more afraid of something bad about it. Is there no one that I can make him steal tributes? Just 1 extra chest. I'll do it. I'll do it. We'll steal some tributes. That's okay. He's doing a miracle anyway. Okay, we got this. As long as this one goes down quickly enough. It's really risky. I'm gonna go 1 less. It's too risky. Really seems hard. Really is kind of hard, but I'm also playing hard. And I was a bit too greedy in the start. Give me some Oh, perfect! Perfect! That's good. That's no problem. Demoralize. It's okay. And claw. That's good. The golden scepter is gonna bring the pain. 94 damage. Oh my word. We almost won just simply because that was such an impressive slap that the people started cheering for us. Yeah, that's perfect. We got a double, no, we got a physical victory. Really cool. Gabe is our god, and games we will pray. And games we will pay, and games we will pray. That is... Loquito Choquito, that is beautiful. That is exactly what our religion is about. And rejecting trees. So now Sleeveless has grown grey. It's become time. And Panhandier is in the prime. And late night right sense, oh my god, was meditating on Gabe's will, and a moment of aesthetic revelation struck. The grandness of Gabe's insight almost drove Late Night Right Sense insane. When Late Night Right Sense used their new insight to predict the death of the gamers, everyone was completely in awe. I get 2 offerings per knowledge, but sadly, Late Night Right Sense is not very knowledgeable. It's a little boost. You get something. That's good. At your claws, what we like, because it fits well with our mask. And now we get to choose one of these passives. I'd like the Late Night Right Sense to counter when an ally evades a physical attack. Yes, we're good at evasion. This is what we want. And ACO has got the Hurt Miracle, which is also pretty good. It's not as good as the other ones. It's a minor miracle, but it works. And another Mortify. That's what we wanted. Let's see, there's a corpse dump here, and there's a death's dinner over there. I have a good amount of resources. I'm thinking about getting this Divine Connection to boost everything. Or go for the Trained Acolytes. Now I'm gonna boost everything. It's not really strong, but it gives a head up. This one is probably easier for us than this one. Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Point of ability points. Let's see. We can take the soul of Sleeveless. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna pick another Tenant first to make our religion a little bit bigger. I think we're gonna go for a symbolic dedication. These are dedications. You can make a statue for it. You can't express the greatness of Gabe. You have to symbolize it. Oh wait, I'm right there is. Oh there. Oh no. Oh, where did she go? Where did she go? Late Night Right Sense. Where art thou? I don't know what Late Night Right Sense is doing, but she's not close to us. Hard to explain it. Maybe she explained it in our hearts, and then we have something to express. Make a dedication. Pyramid of Greed. A Cup of Steam Sails. The Kettle of Sails. Booty clicky. We'll make it buy now button. Something like golden cursor of sales. Yes. And now there's a chance that they will build it in our city. Maybe on on top of this thing. Who knows? We already spent our materials. Let's plan our next sacrament ahead. We're gonna take Black Vision. Ace, because he has good armor, and I'm not sure because he has good armor. Because they're very physical, so I think this is the best way to go about it. Does anyone? No, it's bad. I'm a little bit nervous. So I actually want to get the dream point, but on the other hand, we need that XP. We need that XP, baby. Rank up. Yeah, this is good. It's also good. Let's do this one. Our faith is pretty high. That's probably because we got like a... Yeah, we got two adoration tenants. And adoration tenants give faith. So we got 2 times faith. We can also pick like a social tenant, which gives happiness, 4 happiness. We're okay on the happiness scale. We could be doing better. We could be doing better. But we only lost once. No, we lost twice. Yeah, we lost twice, so that's not great. And we did 1 repeatable. But we're okay like that. Let's put up another dream point, yeah. And now we can do a little bit of development for Ace, for example, ACO. ACO. Those guys are very physical. We could get a little bit of extra armor in. And we want to have Black Vision have something with Phi. I don't know, how high is Black Vision's knowledge? Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're cool there. We could also get an extra ability point. I'm very tempted to do that on Black Vision. So he gets another golden scepter. We love him golden scepters. I'm actually feeling cocky and confident to go with this one. I mean, it's last sacrament. And my throat is getting really sore from all the talking. It's good. That is bad. That is good. That's okay. That's okay. We don't care much about that. Oh, we're really far behind. We're really far behind. The Death Chosen guy is a nightmare. Oh, whew. I was getting afraid that he was gonna... Oh no! ACO! Playing too much with fire. These guys are strong! And we're not getting our crits in. Man. No, this is not gonna go right. We don't have the damage output. Even Black Vision, descendant of gods. Oh, let's be fair here. Look at these guys. They're rank C health. They're strong. Especially this guy is really. This girl. That's a healthy face. Oh no. I guess I went too far. Don't kill the rich. Too bad. Too bad. I think that wraps it up with my defeat. Again. Good old times from Renowned Explorers. Yes, I think I could have done better. Specifically the last part. I was way too greedy. I actually overestimated how far developed Black Vision already was. I mean, he's in his prime, but he's only 48. He has some years ahead of him. And now things are starting to look a little bit worse. Like, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure he's getting a little bit down. ACO got broken. You also have to take care of those faith bonds. If you break often enough, they will leave your religion. That's really bad. But I think that wraps up the stream, unless there are any more questions. I will wrap it up. Let's see. Before that we get out of here. Oh, we do get the extra tributes, that's nice. I'm gonna save this game. Steam sales. Alright, I don't see any extra questions. Thank you so much for joining us and joining us at our 1.0 release. I hope you will enjoy Godhood when you get the chance to play it. We're very proud of it. The whole early access trial has been very good for the game. I think the game improved immensely with your help, and now it's a very special, entertaining game. You can make your own religion. You can make the religion of Steam sales. You could go lust. You could go war. There's all these kind of things you can do. There are many different strategies and many different setups. For example, I could have, instead of going for the harbinger, I could have gone for the guardian as a tank, and it would already play totally different. I wouldn't have any dark losses. It would have to do with nature and life. There are many passives. As you can see here, every character has every class has a big bunch of them. There are a lot of abilities. There are lots of different tenets. It's big fun. All these things to create your own religion. They have their own stories and own thing going on. All these traditions to take care of. We hope you really enjoy it. We enjoyed making it, and we hope to bring you more of it in the near future. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on Discord or somewhere like that. So see ya. Bye bye.